Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Alabama versus Missouri college football matchup on Saturday, October 26, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. Also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, but you can use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make really big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP concierge style service. We offer these. They're just not available on the website. Easy to get, though. Just got a text. But keep in mind, these are our most expensive premium products. But let's get to it. Got the Alabama Crimson Tide taking on Missouri. Battle of SEC teams. Of course, both these teams started the season very, very highly ranked in the top 10. And here we have Missouri, who actually has the better record going into this game at 6-1 against a Tide team that now has 2 losses on the season. You know, the loss to Vandy, just an absolute stunner. And then last time out, losing to Tennessee 24-17 at Rocky Top. In a game, they were favored on the road by 3.5 points. But really, when push came to shove, Alabama had the lead, played well early. But in the second half, Tennessee just took over. And once they got to the lead, it was game over. And the thing is, 2 losses already, 7 games into the season for Alabama, just not a territory that they're used to being in, and pretty much at this point, backs to the wall, one more loss, and you could pretty much say they have 0 chance of making the college football playoff this season. And I think when you think of a 12-team expanded college football playoff, you know, the way Alabama's been for the last decade and a half, it's, you would think there would be pretty much almost an automatic with that many teams in. But not the case, and Missouri going to try and put the nail in the coffin of the Crimson Tide in this one. Missing their top running back, Noel, no doubt about it, going to be an impact in this game. But will it impact it enough to make this spread right? Because I think what we have here is we have a Missouri team that can throw the football, 50th best in the nation, 250 yards per game. And you have to remember, they've played a pretty tough schedule, and 47th overall in the nation in offense. Kind of a balanced rushing attack here, up against an Alabama defense that is stout against the run, but has been absolutely roasted through the air. This is the worst Alabama pass defense we've seen in the last 15 years. They have not been very good at all. And the thing is, you know, the Tide, when you try and replace a legend at head coach like Alabama is trying to do with Nick Saban, replacing him with DeBoer, very, very hard to do. In fact, Alabama, look at this program, right? I mean, they have replaced legends before, and it hasn't really gone all that well for them. They've gone through some pretty tough dry spells, so we'll have to see, exactly how rough it's going to get for Alabama. But even the offense isn't what it was. 46th in the nation in yards per game. Yeah, they're running the football decently, but when you look at it, it's 60th in the nation in rushing yards per game, passing yards per game. 37th. So Alabama just not really elite in any category, offensively or defensively, while Missouri, number 9 overall in yards against defensively, 34th in rushing yards against per game, 31st in yards per rush against in the nation. And when it comes to passing against them, absolutely rock solid, 9th best in the nation in passing yards against. Yeah, I mean, Alabama, of course, is a different animal, and it's not the same teams that Missouri's been playing. But I got to say, man, the Tide just don't seem to be looking like the Tide very much these days. And I think when you look at, you look at some of the intangibles here, and you look at the 93rd in the nation in fumbling the football, 77th in the nation in throwing interceptions for Alabama. These are just un-Alabama-like numbers. And up against a Mizzou team that's 18th best at recovering fumbles in the nation, Alabama defense, just not really there. Just not the same Alabama defense that we've seen. Missouri just simply doesn't turn the ball over all that much. I got news for you. This is a lot of points to be laying in a game that Missouri, if they play their cards right, they can win this one outright. I'm going to take Missouri, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.